Hey guys, in today's video we are going to be doing just kind of what a hive inspection looks like. And so yeah, we're just gonna get into the hive and make sure they have brood, and I'll explain some of that later. Brood, some food, and then yeah, that's about it. But just overall a good hive inspection. And so yeah, so that's what today's video is going to be, just kind of what a hive inspection looks like. And I would also like to shout out Hilco for the smoker. It is wonderful. It does super good. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into them. So I'm going to put this up here, get my gloves on, so we don't get stung. Which this hive is very gentle. Shout out to Mr. Ricky Rourke at the Bee Connection and Keith Spillman at Half Tracks and Honeybees. They were kind enough to bring me a 5-frame nuke after I unfortunately lost my bees. So yeah, but we're gonna go ahead and get ready to jump in. So get my smoker. And then, as you can see, it puffs a lot of smoke. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. Get these bees. There we go. That's all. Don't want to get too much. Just hit those guard bees a little bit. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Set this down right here. Take this brick off. And let's go ahead and get in. Okay. As you can see, there are some bees on the board. The lid. And just that way they're not away from their hive, we're just gonna shake them. And it does not hurt the bees to shake them. And it makes it to where there's not so many over here. So now we're gonna just set this board down, or I keep saying board, but it's a lid. Set it right beside here. And okay, now I'll take y'all and kind of show y'all what it looks like. They are doing really good. They are covering a good bit of frames. Let's see how many. They're covering, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4. They're still only covering about 5 frames. But I think that's because the brood hasn't hatched yet. But I don't know if y'all can hear them. But yeah, they have drunk almost all of that water in there. So we're going to refill that for them today. Set y'all back down. So that way y'all can kind of see. Hopefully y'all can see the hive. I'm not sure if y'all can. Alright. So now we're going to give them a little puff with this wonderful Hilco smoker. Just to get them all down a little bit. Great smoker. They do get a little bit loud and a little bit feisty, but it's okay. So now we're going to go ahead and get our hive tool. And we're going to go ahead and take one of these frames out. The worst part's the ants on the ground. I'm wearing flip-flops, and it hurts. Okay. Yeah, these ants are kind of not been nice. We're going to try to start from right here. Also, I would like to shout out 21st Bees, Michael at 21st Bee, for gifting me these wonderful heavy-duty frames. They are doing great. It's a really good frame. So here's the first frame. They haven't really drawn it out. I mean, they've started a little bit right there, but not too much. I'm going to lay this down. And then I'm going to get 2 of these, which I got off of Amazon. And they're just these little frame holders you can hook on the side. And it helps. I have learned. Some people may think otherwise. I'm not quite sure, but give those bees a good little shake. Just to get them off the frame. Because I want as many bees actually in the hive as possible. I'm getting tore up by ants. That is the worst part right now. Definitely the worst part. Yeah. I should have worn some different shoes. I guess it's my fault. Okay. So now we're gonna keep going into the frame. Where did I put my hive tube? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Now we're gonna ant right there. We're gonna dig in a little more into this hive. So here we go. Bro, these ants have kind of been annoying, if I'm gonna be honest. Alright, now we're gonna lift this frame up. So nothing on that side, as y'all can see maybe. But they are building some not so good comb on this side. That is called wonky comb, or at least I think that's what that's called. And I don't think we want that. So I might give a friend a call and see what I should do about it. I don't know if I should scrape it. And I also see, I don't know if that's a queen cell right there. Kind of hard to tell. I don't know if it's drone brood or a queen cell. But whatever it is, has hatched. So, but yeah, not such a great frame, just because you don't really want that kind of comb. But so far, not too bad. We're gonna go ahead and set that back down in there, very gently too. Now we're gonna pull that one to the edge so we have room. This is going to be a good frame, I think. Actually, I eat that. Oh, this is a heavy frame. Holy crap. Wow. It is a really good brood frame. I'm seeing drone brood, and I'm seeing worker brood, and some honey at the top for them. Show y'all this. It's really heavy. It's a good probably 10 pounds. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. And then here's this side. Hopefully y'all can see the brood in there. Really good frame. Don't see the queen, but I'm not really worried about finding the queen. I do just want to find some eggs and larvae. which I'm not seeing yet. Okay, I do see some larvae. That's not capped. Good frame. There's no need for me to keep it out too much longer. Put that down in there. And what a frame. That was a really good, full of bees, full of brood frame. A lot of capped brood. So we should have a lot of baby bees hatching not long from now. So that's a very good sign. Very, very good sign. Now we're gonna get into the next frame. Set this down. Why do I keep setting it down? I know I need it. I'm curious as to what this next frame is. Because I'm seeing, I think, a lot of honey. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be brood. Or at least that's what it should be, at least. Or so I think. I'm going to try to get this up nice and easy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is a great frame of brood. And I see larvae, so that's good. I'm seeing younger looking larvae that's yet to be capped. And I'm seeing mostly just worker brood. And then check out this side. Yeah, there's a few drones on here. But that's another good frame of brood. See if I can't just show y'all this without dropping it. That is good brood right there. A lot of new bees I think I can see. Actually, maybe not. But there is some larvae in there, if y'all can see. But that is some pretty good brood. And then there's some more on that side. I'm actually surprised. I haven't seen the queen yet. I thought for sure she would be on that one. But maybe not. I'm going to go ahead and put that back on there. If you can. One tried to sting me. She's gonna die very shortly. So that's sad. Good thing I'm wearing these gloves though, huh? Get that stinger out. Just to make sure it doesn't poke me somehow. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, she ripped her abdomen out to do that. So. But she was doing her job. That's all she was doing. She did not have intentions today to go sting a human. But we were in the brood area. And usually when you're in the brood area, they get a little more defensive because that's where the new generation of bees is going to come from. So they're a little more protective over that area rather than their honey. But they still are protective over honey. But now we're going to... That's all I really wanted to see today was good brood. But I also want to see some honey. So we're going to... And it's the first hive inspection of this hive that I've had. I don't know if I said that already or not. Okay guys, sorry about that. I'm back. But I do want to give you all a little overview of what's happening. So we just checked all of those frames. And they were all, well that one didn't, because it had wonky comb. But those 3 had good brood on them. That last one was going to be a potential brood frame. Let me set y'all down so y'all can see. Okay. Hopefully this is working. My hands are sticky from the propolis. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see pretty good. I hope. Oh gosh. Okay. Hopefully y'all can see decent. But yeah. We're gonna get into the next frame. Yeah. Which I do think is yet again another brood frame. So, a lot of brood, a lot of new baby bees for us about to go into fall. We are in late August right now. So, fall is right around the corner. And I'm excited, but I'm also a little worried for the bees. And yep, it is again some more brood. I think I see a little more drone brood though on this one. And don't see any larvae. But on this one, I've yet to see the queen either. I've yet to see her. And there's some more drone brood. So yeah, this whole frame has been a lot of drone brood. And obviously some honey form. But there is a lot of drone brood on that one. Yeah, but that's a lot of bees still. Hopefully I didn't just kill that bee. There was one on the ground. The ants are killing one. I'm about to see if I can't save it after I put this frame back in. See if I can't save this bee. See if her sisters can help her. Hopefully they can. Help this bee out a little bit. Get her back in the hive. Because when you lift frames, you sometimes drop bees, or they'll just fall off. And so you gotta make sure you're not about to step on them or anything. But if you see them getting eaten up by ants, like I just did, or on the ground where there's ants near, pick them up. Just try to put them back in the hive. Doesn't make a big difference, but it does just, it's an extra bee in the hive. Like, I don't know. Every last bee really counts, because get these bees out the way a little bit. Okay. Now we are on our, this is going to be the 6th frame. I need to get them down a little bit. Still smoking. And smoking does not make them high or woozy. It blocks their alarm pheromone, because that's how they communicate. Let's do a pheromone. So it kind of blocks that scent from the pheromone. That way they don't all want to come out and kill you. Now they still might come out and kill you, but it just helps. Or at least I think. I think this is going to be a honey frame. But don't believe anything I say. And I'm sure there's bees all around me right now. Or maybe not. Oh yeah. There is nothing but glassy nectar in this one. And also a bee trying to sting me. So that's great. And then let's check this side. Nothing but some honey. Yeah, a lot of honey in there. And I do see some bees bringing them pollen. And I have seen some pollen. Yeah, that is some, not surplus honey. But some, and they are starting to cap it over up top. A lot of honey in there. Gotta go ahead and put this back in. I am curious as to what flower they're gathering nectar from. And I'm contemplating just dabbing my finger in there. A little treat. Just to see what kind of honey they're really making. So, that's what I think I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I really don't feel like taking my gloves off because I've already been tried to stung a lot. Or, you know, they've tried to sting me. So I am just going to get a little bit out. Come over here to where they really aren't worried about me. And I'm going to eat it. So y'all can't actually see me right now. Okay. It is very sweet. Very sweet. I'm gonna give this wax back to them. Hopefully they can use that. I don't know if that was smart or not. Now we're gonna close my veil back up before they try to get in there. But the honey is very sweet, and it's not fruity at all. It's really, I don't even know how to explain it. I'll tell you how I explain it. It was good. It was really good. Is that a stinger? You want to try to get the stingers out whenever they go to sting you. Just so that way you don't accidentally hit it and then you get stung a little bit more. Oh man. Is there honey in there? My shoe, I think, has some honey. But I barely took any from them. Okay. I didn't really take it. I just, you know, dipped in there and got some. So here's a 21st bee frame that they are drawing out decently. It's actually still not what I want it to be. And it's a little wonky, and I'm wondering why, but it's looking okay so far. It actually kind of looks like they're starting to store some nectar in there already, which is good, I guess. A little bit of comb. And 21st bee, I would just want to say, these frames are some of the strongest and best built frames I have ever held. Which I haven't held many, so I guess that's not saying too much. But they're good frames. Set that back down in there. Scooch it on in. Don't kill any bees though. And so we haven't found our queen. We're on our last frame. But I'm fine. I saw some eggs, so there's a queen in here. So I'm not really worried about it too much. Yeah, these ants are really a pain in the butt. But I'm not worried about it too much because I've seen some eggs and there's brood, so if they needed a new queen, they could make one. So yeah, there's a queen in here. I just couldn't find her. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. And there's some more bees over here. They haven't really drawn it out, but they're starting to. I see some wax in there. More bees on that side. So, and also on the other side of that last frame, they were starting to draw a little bit that I just now realized. Okay. Now, instead of pushing all of these frames back just to put this one in, I'm just going to put this one on the edge. And they've started building a little comb. I showed y'all that first, but there's nothing on it because they've all flown off of it and gone back to the hive. But I'm going to set this one down in here. This last frame's always a little hard to get in. I guess because the other ones are still a little tight. I'm actually not sure why. There's a stinger on my thumb that I need to get out. Can y'all see that? That little stinger is pumping venom right now. Even though it's not in me, it's pumping. We're going to go ahead and get that out. Or attempt to, at least. And there we go. Just so that way I don't accidentally poke myself with it. But yeah. So far, so decent. I'm not going to say so far, so great. We have brood. They have food. I know that was a little rhyme there. So they're alright. They have room to grow because they still have plenty of frames that are not drawn out yet. They have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Really about 4 frames still that they can fill in comb and whatever they want to put in there. Which hopefully they start putting a little more honey in there so that way they have food for the winter. But yeah. So, still smoking. Great smoker from Hilco. Hilco was actually kind enough to sponsor me. So I do want to give a quick little shout out to Hilco. And there will be, in a future video, another video about Hilco. Not about their smoker though. About their 2 different mite checks. So stay tuned for in the future when I do some more hive checks. There will be videos about that. And then we got some dad ant videos coming soon. So a lot of videos coming soon. So just stay tuned and yeah. But these girls look alright. Now I'm gonna fill their feeder up and yeah. Now we're going to get our lid put back on here. Pop that down. And then, there we go. I do want to see if I can't save that bee real quick out of the water. See if her sisters can't help a little bit by putting her on the frame. There we go. There she is. They should help her out pretty good. Then I'm going to see if they want some of this sugar water. Thought I was getting stung for a second because I felt like a vibration in my hand, but I don't see none. Oh yeah, they're already on it. Well, you got plenty more, girls. What is going on right here? Dead bee, looks like, maybe? I'm not quite sure what they just did. But you know what? I'm going to let the bees do their bee things. There's one on here still. And yeah, I would say a good little hive inspection. We'll go give it one last little overview. And now we got the feeder filled up. Keep getting that nectar, girls. Get some stores stored away. And hopefully that brood will hatch pretty soon. And so yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget, if you like this video, to hit like, obviously. Subscribe for the new videos coming soon, and if you just like this kind of content, and turn on post notifications so that way every time I post, you get notified. So, with that being said, I'm going to clean up around here, and I'm going to film while I clean up. Not really clean up, but put it back together. Psych! I'm not done. Sorry. Okay, make sure we're not forgetting to put something back in. Do need to remove these. Then we need to make sure all the frames are pushed together properly. Alrighty. Now we're going to put the lid back on. Be slow so that way the bees can move out the way if they're in the way. And then, just like that, we are good to go. Alright guys, I'm just going to clean up the rest of this little bit of stuff. Shout out again to to Hilco. And also shout out to Mr. Ricky at the Bee Connection, Mr. Keith at Half Tracks and Honeybees for everything they were able to donate to me, and also just everything they were able to help out with. So yeah, I will see y'all guys in the next one.